Life support, good. Depth, 109 or 28 meters. At bottom, repeat, at bottom. Beginning exploration of the bottom.
The Mariana Trench is near the Philippines and is 13 kilometers deep. It is home to more than 200 species of aquatic animals, some of which will either scare you to death or eat you. There are fish that make their own light and fish with some of the world's longest teeth. Don't go down there without protection. And keep watching to find out what the scariest thing is. It's probably not what you thought it would be. Some strange. A great sound is the first thing that makes a scary movie great. This means that our search for the unknown starts at the Mariana Trench, whose depths are beyond our understanding, and whose secrets are beyond our ability to understand. In 2014, researchers at sea recorded a strange sound that sent chills through the ocean exploration community. This strange underwater echo was given the catch-all name bloop, which perfectly describes its mysterious nature and origin. In the usual cacophony of ocean sounds, the bloop stood out with its low frequency and strong reverberation. Its sound signature is strange and uncanny. Hydrophones are underwater microphones designed for passive underwater listening, and they pick up these mysterious echoes. The huge number of hydrophones covered an area much bigger than the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. The bloop's mysterious origin is interesting, but so is its wide range of audibility. People more than 4,000 kilometers away could hear the sound because it was so strong and clear. Think about how far that is. A broadcast range that big makes you wonder what else the Mariana Trench's murky depths hide. Is it a huge animal that hasn't been found yet, or is it connected to earthquakes? Unfortunately, the answer is still a mystery. Fish that look scary. As we go deeper into the Mariana Trench, the pure darkness that surrounds the area makes our imaginations run wild. There is a family of horrifyingly strange fish species that live in the trench's endless darkness. They have evolved to look so creepy because it's essential for their survival in this nightmare environment. World light has a hard time getting through this seemingly hostile chasm. Because of the lack of light and high pressure, evolution has given these creatures deeply disturbing traits, leading to some of the creepiest life forms you can imagine. Take the fangtooth fish as an example. Just hearing its name makes you feel creepy. The long, sharp teeth of this fish make its head look very small. Its monster-like appearance and unusually small eyes prove its place. At this level, you can also see the hatchetfish in the trench's terrors. This marine animal gets its name from the shape of its body, which looks like a hatchet. It has adapted to the dark ocean floor by developing photophore organs that give off a scary light. However, the anglerfish, which looks like an alien, is the most terrifying creature that mariners have seen. This scary predator is known for its bioluminescent lure, which is a strange organ on its forehead that gives off light. This last display of horrifying sea life from the Mariana Trench makes us wonder what other horrors are hiding in its dark, high-pressure depths. The snakefish. We keep looking at pictures of the Mariana Trench's scary mysteries as we go deeper into its eerie depths and avoid monsters along the way. Third on our list is another creature from the depths that looks completely scary, the viperfish. This fish is almost always about to put on a scary show, so get ready. The name itself is scary. Many people think that this deep-sea monster is one of the scariest animals to ever live in the Mariana Trench. Its wide mouth can move up to 90 degrees, which is very scary. Just imagine how scary it would be to see those jaws open so wide that rows of needle-like teeth were visible. These scary teeth are also very long. When you look at them more closely, you can see that their length is about the same as the fish's brain. It is scary to look at the viperfish's unique set of teeth. Gives it a strong, lethal grip. It pierces its prey with these huge, spiked teeth, entangling them in an iron vise and making it impossible for them to escape into the surrounding abyss. The viperfish's bioluminescence and extreme physiological adaptations allow it to not only survive, but thrive in this harsh environment. What the Dumbo octopus? As we keep going deeper into the Mariana Trench, we reach the fourth interesting creature on our list, the Dumbo octopus. This animal can fool people with its cute looks. At first glance, we might think it's a sharp and harmless animal. Its striking resemblance to Dumbo the elephant, a beloved Disney character, only adds to this impression. At first glance, the Dumbo octopus looks like a cute aquatic animal, with two fins that look like ears sitting on top of its head, similar to Dumbo's big floppy ears. The fact that it is so small and gives off an air of "you could cuddle me" makes us more sure that it is harmless, but you shouldn't always believe what you see. This is beautifully shown by the Dumbo octopus. We shouldn't dismiss this species, because it seems harmless compared to the other animals in the trench. This seemingly peaceful animal shows what it's really like in the deep sea. Terror is a mistake when threatened or pushed as Dumbo's survival instincts take over. Its body doubles in size, and its fake arms spread out into a fan of scary tentacles in an amazing change. Our cute fish shows a scary side all of a sudden, which is both amazing and scary. Because its people can't be decided by how they look alone, the depths are a dangerously unpredictable mix of beauty and terror. Big spiders in the sea. We're about halfway through our inventory when we find some scary creatures in the Mariana Trench that would scare even the toughest people. Alas, the huge sea spider has become the fifth scariest creature on our list. As the line between interesting marine life and scary spiders is blurred, people who thought they could get away from their fear of spiders on land will be in for a scary surprise when they venture into the trench. In particular, we're talking about the Antarctic sea spider, a species that looks and acts as alien as its name suggests. Compared to other spiders, it claims to be the biggest of all spiders. Mariana Trench. Unlike some species that hide among corals or rocks, these creatures live deep in the Mariana Trench, where their long, spider-like legs skim across the bare sea floor. Everything about them, from their huge size to the fact that they live there all the time, smells like unimaginable horror. The giant sea spiders are just one more scary thing that has been found in the Mariana Trench. This shows how little we know about the world below the ocean's surface. The scary shark. We keep going and get to number 6 on our list, a wild animal that is both scary and unique. The goblin shark is a rare and very scary creature that lives in the Mariana Trench. The goblin shark can thrust its jaws forward with scary speed and accuracy. This is an anatomical oddity that sets the scene for its horrifying show. With this predatory adaptation, the goblin shark can catch its prey in less time than it takes to blink. It waits in ambush for its prey to swim by, and snaps at it with jaws that shoot out like a natural nightmare projectile. But the goblin shark is scary in more ways than just its jaws. The animal's skin is a shocking pinkish gray that almost looks clear, giving it an alien look. This scary monster is so clear that you can see almost perfectly through it to see how it works on the inside. The goblin shark is definitely a real nightmare because of how scary it looks and how it has changed over time in the Mariana Trench. The goblin shark, with its scary and amazing looks, is definitely an important figure in the history of Mariana Trench horrors. Barrel-eye fish. The barrel-eye fish, also called the spookfish because of its strange eye shape, is a strange animal that goes against what we think marine life should be like. Its head is completely see-through, which makes it an even stranger specimen. Imagine if some politicians' heads were see-through. They would never get elected. This clear skull cap is functionally important for survival, not just for show. It protects the fish's eyes, which are tubes that look like eyes. This optical innovation is the base for a very good hunting method that has worked well in the deep sea, where it is always dark and there is a lot of pressure. The barrel-eye fish is one of the most interesting creatures that lives in this mysterious underwater world. It shows how life can adapt and thrive in the harshest, darkest corners of our planet, as its brains can be seen inside a clear dome and its eyes are always looking up at the world above. Pollution from plastic. For our last discovery, it's not a monster from a bad dream, but rather a much more real and scary threat: human waste. The last thing on our list isn't a scary, deep-sea creature, but the shocking sight of trash and plastic bags on the floor of the Mariana Trench. Seeing this trash makes us reevaluate the trench, which is known for its grandeur and depth, and is seen by many as the final frontier because of its complete silence and isolation. A grotesque milestone in the history of humankind. This finding is a strong condemnation of how careless we are with nature. We've painted a bleak picture of the farthest ends of humanity. The supposed safe place for alien life became a huge junk dump when trash was dumped on the sandy trench floor. The sad truth of plastic pollution from trash bags to soda cans is amplified in the remote Mariana Trench. Nowhere on Earth has human consumption not left some kind of trace, no matter how deep or inaccessible. It's a sobering reminder of how much damage we're doing to the planet and how quickly we need to change our consumption habits and live in a more sustainable way. How rare this fish is. Some people might think it's a scary snake, although might think it's an eel off the coast of Sri Lanka. Fishermen caught this rare viper fish while they were out on a normal fishing trip. A viper fish can grow up to 12 inches long and has long, needle-like teeth on lower jaws that are hinged. These fish move up and down a lot, and you can find them all over the world in tropical and temperate seas. Viper fish have pictures. Force along the backside of their bodies that help them hide by mixing in with the less than 1% of light that gets to depths below 200 meters. A trevally. The fish was a trevally, which is a type of fish that lives in warm and subtropical waters, is in the Kingji family, which is known for its speed and agility. These white predators are popular with anglers, and different species, like the giant trident, live in coastal areas and reefs, showing a wide range of sizes and behaviors. Blanket. In terms of octopuses, the blanket octopus always amazes because it is one of the rarest and most unique species. On Ramblin Island, Philippines, a harbor worker found a floating octopus on the water. The octopus looked sick or lost, but its unique features stood out. These creatures are known for having long, different kinds of limbs. Female octopuses can grow arms up to 2 minutes long and connect them with clear webs. Males, on the other hand, are only about an inch long and spend their whole lives mating. They have a big arm called a hectocoleus that is tucked away in a spherical pouch that is only used for mating. The experience showed how interesting and different these amazing spilopods are. A bigger amberjack catch. When wreck fishing, bigger baits are needed to find and catch bigger fish. These fishermen were trying to beat their previous record of a 60-pound amberjack until they finally caught an even bigger fish. Using a decent-sized blue runner as live bait, they were able to catch this 92-pound monster amberjack. Interestingly, this huge amberjack didn't have any worms, which is something that happens a lot. Big monkfish. Getting fish from the surface could get some good results, but doing it on a dive might give you a better chance of making a good catch. Spearfish caught a 20 kilograms monkfish while spearfishing in the fjords of Norway. According to the divers, they spear fish near pipes that dump waste from fish farms into the water, creating an ecosystem where bits of food attract chests of coalfish. The noise also attracts bigger predators, making it a great place for spearfishing. Along with the monkfish, they caught big cods, making it a big game fishing adventure. Best marlin in the world. When different anglers' skills are put together, they can achieve things that seem impossible. In February 2020, spear fishermen and surface fishermen worked together to catch a world record-sized Pacific blue marlin off the coast of Panama at Tropic Star Lodge. The lead diver was surprised by the huge fish many times, as it suddenly appeared, chasing its prey quickly and aggressively. The diver speared the giant marlin as soon as he could, and with the help of the surface anglers, they were able to pull it out. The marlin weighed over 480 pounds, and when we got her back to camp, she weighed 48.9 pounds. Boat with pike. People who hold a grudge this pikefish stayed put because it thought it was sending a scary message, but it ended up getting caught. A father and son were fishing on a boat when a pikefish they were trying to catch grounded itself and bit onto the boat, which helped them almost catch it offshore with little to no effort. When the pike reached shallow water, it let go of the boat, and the junior was able to pull it close enough using the rock before it was caught. Catch in the dead zone. This is what we got, baby. That's a shark. And that's alligator country. It might always be a no-go spot until they all disappear without a trace. A famous alligator hunter named Troy Landry joined forces with local experts to look into the strange disappearance of gators from their territory. What the hell happened? Where did they go? We're not seeing anything. Not a single one swimming or anything climbing on the bank. It's like all the alligators in this area just disappeared. Since the area is supposed to be rich in alligators, they got even more. When they saw a big fish from a distance, they got their fishing gear ready to catch it. What do you have there? Go there and see what we have. Bill, here's what we have, Bill. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a shark. After a short time, they were surprised to catch 2 sharks from what they thought was the dead zone. The change in weather and water composition was found to be a major reason why the gators had to leave the area. The spiny puffer. Take that puffer fish out. Holy crap, that's a big boy. If you thought fish had too many spines, you haven't heard or seen a porcupine puffer fish. Some family friends went fishing in Florida State Park and caught a puffer fish. When they pulled it out, it suddenly grew so big that its scales and skin became spiked. Since this fish is poisonous by nature, they decided to let it go.